Great and beautiful morning to you all, wherever you are joining me at this hour. Welcome to 442 edition of InvestData Hidden Academy Live with Ambrose. Yes, I'll say welcome to the last trading day of the week of the week, the 20th day of the month of July, the first month and the second half of the year. I'll tell you that they were seeing a mixed sentiment across the market, locally and also in global sense. The market remains a bit dicey right now as we speak. We're seeing that the initial market, we're seeing that stocks are looking southward as a result of what you know, US and China drift. The war, the Western war against China, and also we're seeing that there's a little slowdown in sell-off in tech companies as all eyes are on more results that are looking good, and also sector rotation are kick off, in this market, and that I tell you that as we speak, investors are realigning their portfolio to where they see opportunity as we speak now, knowing that yes, no, there's already a kind of a caution in the Netflix result. That also is also what's also kind of driving the G3 we're seeing in that tech industry. We know that before now that the intelligent artificial intelligence has been an attraction in the tech companies, but now as we speak, investors are rethinking, moving that to other sector, seeing that yes, already there's a sign of a rate cut coming, and that also support other industry that also expect to tweak a turnaround in their performance. That is going on right away, in the mature economy. Because of this trend now, we're seeing that most stocks, in this mature economy, there's always a mixed trend now. Because we're seeing also some moving from one stock to the other in that mature economy due to what? Due to the expected rate cut, and at the same time, knowing that yes, officially Trump has been also been announced as the candidate of for Republican, and that also you can see that the politics in that US is also influencing other markets. Because why I say so? Because you can see the statement that came from Trump 2 days ago. It's also still hitting some markets because of what this trade war that have existed. Have started before now, and also have happened before now when Trump was in power for the first tenure. Now that it's coming back again, or now that they are showing interest, investors in different economy are trying to rebalance their portfolio, and also, Trump has said that yes, that China is an enemy. Why, Blinken is saying that China is what strategic competitor. You can see that send also a signal, to investors, in that can see that is happening, already shaking Asia stocks, and despite also in Japan, we are seeing that for 2 straight months now, we are seeing that Japan inflation has remained in the up direction. That also have given a sign that the rate hike, is imminent in Japan, and that's also what investors are also watching, seeing that the Asia stocks, are slowing down seriously because of what information here, the mixed macroeconomic data coming from other country in that domain or other nation in that domain, and I believe that these are what is going to also influence the negative sentiment we are seeing in this market. But the good thing is that the sentiment that is also providing opportunity for for portfolio rebalancing for investors that are also that also this is also what is also proven that at the end of the day, investors should expect to see that we're likely to see kind of rebalancing at the end of the day. What the cause for that? You should also take cognizance of what is happening anywhere you are trading. As to speak now, if you look at also in US market right away, US market is also having kind of a mistrend, slow down, kind of extending the kind of a bearish sentiment we saw yesterday in that market. Despite there's some impressive number, and also some number that also missed that are in the market. Profit taking as also like becoming obvious in this matured market. It tells you that anywhere in the world, profit taking is part and parcel of the market. That is why you must understand when to take profit and also how to take profit in the market. I think that will be what I'll be discussing in the Q&A session tomorrow. You must know how to take profit from the market. You don't just because you are in the market for a purpose, and then if you are in the market for a purpose, how to take profit should be one of the things that you should learn. But most cases, people always don't discuss how to take profit in their strategy, but they only know entering and exit strategy. That entering fine, but exit strategy most times is ignored because of what greedy and because of what, as I said, mindset is also very very important when you are trading or when you are investing. And if you're able to have all this at the back of your mind, it's going to help you also to make what informed decision. As we speak now, despite the the earning season that is going on most of this market, I see that the activities are not looking too bright this morning in those markets. Yes, for me, I'm not surprised. Being a Friday, being the last day of the week, we expect also a slowdown in most of the market as we speak. But also another news that also I saw also current is that because of many of companies also are slowed down today, and also we are seeing that even Microsoft stock also have come down because of what the latest kind of grant of what of a software update that caused a lot of global IT to be to at stage now at this rate at rate at this time in this mature the economy. That's also influencing activity. Both with some operation companies, banks, airlines, train companies have been affected by this. It's also the kind of the weak sentiment that is also impacting all this mature economy right now because of this. You can see that there is a kind of a dull moment in those mature market because of what events happening, those with events within the market, the economy, and also the one I would say like the slowdown of activity because of what the update of a software, in this the third company software, in the world that also is also affecting an athlete in those environment. These are things that also investors should look at. That most times, again, you can see that even when we are seeing a positive number, they're all looking good. You need to say, where can I put my money? And putting your money means that you need to also understand the environment where you are, where you are playing. And like I have said, Asia, you can see what is happening in Europe. Europe also, are also looking at what the economic data also to guide, and also the outcome of the last outcome of their political environment also was part of the thing. And now we're seeing that the US is also heading for another election, and Trump is saying that the chairman of Fed should not cut rate before the election. You can see, and also we're already seeing that the retail the job retail and job data are also show sign that support the what that support risk because we are seeing that increasing numbers of unemployment on that. That means Fed should also go ahead and cut rate so that the economy can rebound, meaning that the US economy as we speak now is weak. In that note, we see these are the things that's also happening globally that investors have to be taken to notice also factor into that decision. But I believe that when there's a rate cut, there's a way we'll have a way of also coming down towards to play around other markets across the globe. But one thing the investor should know that you should also know the trend. Once you're able to understand the trend and we are playing the trend, it helps you also to make what decision at the right time. These are very, very important that we should note when we are doing trading or when we are investing. Don't just look at your own environment alone. And that I believe that as the was also influencing our decision at the end of the day. That's why investors must understand why they are why they are in the stock or why they are in the stock market and reason why they are. And if those that attracted them suggest that yes, you should hold on, fine, but if not, you can equally exit your position. Also, if you look at the commodity market, we're seeing that for crude oil, it's already heading for another weekly low. So despite we're seeing kind of the stability in price this morning, but I'll tell you at all for the weekly, it would like to work to also close there in red. That would be like for straight 2 weeks now that oil have been struggling, and because of what? Because of declining declining output of US, and at the same time the weak macroeconomic data of China. I mean, China economy is struggling, and these are the second largest largest consumer of crude. These are also part of the like so slowing down. This momentum we are seeing. Investor is doing all these things what in their decision, and that's why we are seeing a kind of fluctuation in the price of goods and services in this or this mature economy. But in all, what you just pay attention and hold on to see where the economy is moving from here. It's very, very important that we note all this because I believe that changes will come going to the future, especially as things become straight and the investor understand the direction of the domain where they are. That will change the trend. That's why I said earlier, today is Friday, that we're going to see all these rotations will continue for sectors rotation, looking at what's happening in the economy, the political environment, or in this the market economy. But if you come down here, in Africa, I see that Africa also is experiencing some mistrend. Look at what happened yesterday in the market. You can see that most market in Africa was in green, but this morning you can see that some of them also have kind of slight towards to bread. A lot of what profit taking is part of it. Also, what is happening to kind of taking into advantage, into consideration what is happening for investors to know exactly what to do. But if you come to Nigeria, I'll tell you that there was a shift in momentum in the market when we saw the earnings that came from UCAP. But speak now, there's another shift again as what as the federal government is making move along to tax the banks what retain earnings and all the FS gain. Sorry, that FS gain also. This has the what put the bank in a tight corner, and this also the government that's collecting tax from dividend and all those stuff. It doesn't mean like government trying to discourage investment in this part of the world. But I believe that there is a way of also investor can go around all this, look at where you can also make money. That's why I say in any situation, there's always a way to make money. Fine. And also this is the period that the banks are also hitting the market to raise funds. And we're seeing all this kind of a policy statement coming from whether from the fiscal or the monetary policy. This has the way of also sending some signal to investors. That means if you are banks are asked to go and bring money, but we're seeing a lot of conflict in terms of direction. If the FS gain, if for example now there's also a kind of a loss in the FS, will the government be paying the banks? These are the things that we're looking at. This has the way of having a kind of psychology or a sentiment that will also that will put the market down. And that's why even when there's rate cut or knowing that the next meeting or having an NPC meeting, even there's no it's left unchanged or rate cut, it has a way of affecting psychology because the major sector of the market is the banking sector, and we're seeing a lot of policy coming on to where yes, they've enjoyed some policy of government in terms of rate hike, from monetary policy, but now on the fiscal direction, if the banks are being taxed 50% of what of their FS gain, then what is the position of the banks? And what also the banks also come out to explain to investors the position, but on the other way, it is the retain earnings of this company that which is going to pay to what to investor, but this bank ability to expand. Now, if government is going to tax it, for me, it's a I don't know what to call it, but let's keep our finger crossed, and watch what is going to happen in the market. But automatically, I'll tell you, this morning I can see, yes, it's a Friday that profit taking is also part of it, but I've seen the sentiment changing already. Until you see what happened, more results, and see what their direction. Already, the banks are supposed to release the result, and most of them are paying through dividend. What would they do between this kind of policy that's coming around? Unless the banks come and we'll see a kind of resilient in terms of their payment also, and in terms of how the performance is. But I believe that this alone will slow down the market a while. For a little period before the market can also find a direction again. For me, investors should not bother much, but rather what you do is just try and watch the market. That's just say don't invest to go and sleep. But if you were to take profit, know what to do, where to position, know what to do. These are the things you should have. Market never remain in up direction or down. There are some factors that will drive the market sentiment up, also bring it down. But ability to manage all this movement, this volatility is what makes you a successful investor, or a designing what a successful investor and a smart trader. You must put all this into cognizance when we are trading. They are bound to happen. Yes, quick one. We want to look at the number that were released from UCAP before we go to what to look at the market data for the day. Quickly look at this number that was released. Fine. I know that most of you have seen the number and also you have gone through it, but I want you to share a little light on this number so that at the end of the day you understand better also how to work. Even give you more insight. If you look at the number, the movement number, the top and bottom line are very, very clear. We have seen a growth which also have reflected in their payout and in the reward we are giving to investors, which some people are calling abnormal corporate action. Fine. But I tell you, it have sent a signal where the company is going. Also, we can see what really interests me is that the profit margin of this company stood at 51.1% against 42.6% in 2023. Well, let's start from the top line, rather than the PA what. But what I look at, I say yes to show that they are really having effective management of their work, of their cost. And that if a company to have about 51% profit margin, it tells you that the cost for arriving at this 7.4 billion from 15, it tells that yes, they've really been modest in management, and that are reflected. Yes, if not that they've been enlarging their share in issue, this is a company that wants to also attract. I see that there's nothing wrong if you're a long-term investor on medium-term investor in this company. I'll tell you, this is a company that is well run. The data are really pointing towards that this company has all it takes to generate money, even with their large share capital into the future, depending on your investment objective, what you should do at this time. Looking at the gross earning for the period of 6 months, it moved from 11.01 billion to 15.2 billion in 2024. Looking up, or let's say the percentage change is 38% in the green. Also, that translates to 7.4 billion, as I've said earlier, against 4.9 no 69. That represents about 65% in the green again. And this translates an earning per share of 1 naira 29 kobo. From there, we could have seen 90 kobo dividend given to investor forward for the first half of the year against 78 kobo posted in 2023. At the end of the day, like I've said earlier, profit margin for the period stood at 51.1% against 42.6%. You can see that this company has been consistently up. And if you look at the chart of Lucap, that remained what in the uptrend, since the share was kind of given from investor when the shareholders of UB8 when this company were created and also listed on the exchange. For me, Lucap have done well, and for me, it's a company that will say kudos to the management, and investors also are smiling to the bank or will respond to the bank in the next few weeks ahead. When this dividend of 90 kobo and 2 for every new share for one for one we are having. For me, it's not a bad result, but rather you have to know your investment objective to see if you can cope with the number we're seeing, because it has a way of also increasing their number. It should also dilute their earnings. What you do at the end of the day, it depends what you, if you're a long-term investor, you need to panic. As far the company remains in operation and they are doing well, and the service arrangements has not changed, you're going to also make value for your money. For traders, you also know what to do at the right time to avoid all of being either trapped in normal position. These are the things that is also happening already in the market today. But I believe that going to the future, investors will get more player or market players to know exactly what they are doing in the market. Once you're able to spell it out, it also helps you to know when how far you stay in the position or not. Knowing that yes, every company has their own time of price movement. There are custodians that have not moved as to speak. There are some companies that are yet to move also as to speak. What are you doing now to identify those companies? What are the potential of those companies? It's very, very important as we are speaking that as a trader or investor, you don't just say, oh, we are only one stock. No, identify those stocks that has all it takes to also to move a lot of what policy, for that sector, companies management, nature of their products, expectation, and also the level of liquidity in the system. That's the way of also telling you where the market is going. It's very, very important that we have this at the back of our mind. But that is the only way investor can also make money in the market. Once you understand the term of market you are playing and also understand how the market data is also going, you can make a informed investment at any given time. Despite there's this connection between the economy and the market, or whether there is a connection between the two, you should know exactly what to do, because the big picture of the economy also help you to know where you should also pitch your tent. It's very, very important. That's why that understanding of the market is very, very key. It's not just investing, but the knowledge you have of the market, also the source of information is also very, very important when it comes to equity investment. And I've said it here and I've still repeated that the basics that you need in equity investment, that you must have the right tools, the right information, and the right word, the right mindset. Once all these are in order, you can also navigate any market situation and come out smiling. But when one is deficient, it becomes a problem. Either you are not following timing, or you are greedy. All these ones have a way of also affecting you. Or wait, the sort of information you are getting is not right. Like I said, the right tools, the right information, and also the right mindset to play this market. Once all these are complete, you are good to go. There is no cause for alarm at all for investor in this market. You must understand the market where you are playing in the area, your domain, or where you are trading. It's very, very important that have it at the back of your mind. Yes, we want to look at the market data, as I said earlier. If you look at the market data, we are seeing that market has opened the this morning, but at this hour it has kind of retraced southward, retraced southward, saying that it has pulled back because with about a 70.5 basic point, trading at 100,433.06, down by 0.04 or 0.05, which is approximately 0.1 because of 5. For me, it's not totally a bad market, but for us to start at this time start complaining of that this market today, it's part of the trade that you are taking, that in any market, like I just said, there's element of risk, and that risk is that you must also be calculative to make sure that you are taking the right decision at the right time. Once that is done, I see that you are already in a stock that you know what you're expecting from that stock. Once you know, you don't need to also to panic, because that is part of the market. If you look at the market, bread now, you can see that we are seeing almost a missed trend, a missed bread. We are seeing a marginal loss in terms of bread. We are seeing the losers are more than the gainers right away. But the top gainers losers are Omatech, No, Q2, we are not surprised that Q2 is in red today. It has rallied for more than 3 to 4 days, and profit taking is part of it. After the one for one bonus news and 50 global dividend hit the market, followed by veterans. For veterans, also, I'm not surprised profit taking, but I believe that this is an opportunity also. Woman Bank has pulled back by 5%, saying that what 6 naira 10 kobo, and we can see that FTN Cocoa is also in that list. But if you look at the gainer chart, we have seen that custodian investment has come to top the chart now with just 4.2%. We have seen fertilizer also following by 4.1%. Prestige assurance, the initial and Suno assurance. These are the top gainers. You can see that most of the early gainers that we have seen the money have given as well as a lot of profit taking by traders and investors in the market. For me, it's not a bad one. But if you look at activities, we're seeing that FCMB is leading in terms of activities. Recently, I've touched 8 naira this morning. It's not trading at what around 5 naira 50 kobo, 55 kobo. Traded 62.9 million share at this hour. Look at it right now, flat at 39 naira, traded 33.7 million shares, followed by GT code 45.25 naira, traded 28.1 million shares. Veterans have traded 16.1 million shares at 1 naira 1 kobo, and one is trading at 18 naira 75 kobo. The one I've touched as high as almost 1955 this morning, but at speaking now, trading about 18 naira 75 kobo, traded at 15.9 million shares, 15.9 million shares right away. This is the nature of the market. It goes up and down, and that is the beauty of stock market. Yes, quickly look at the chart here. You can see that looking at this chart here, we're seeing a double, how many top here? This one top here, one top here. When I say double top, you can see it here. So that for me, when I saw this line, I know that yes, market is likely to slow down this morning. And let me quickly show you a clear chart that you will understand what I mean here. Yes, you can see this line here, this green line here, down straight here. You can see this what we call ascending triangle. But at this point, it's either a breakout or no. You can see this range, either a breakout or come down. You can see that at this point, you can see one top here, you can see one here, you can see another one here. This is almost triple top or double top, when you call it. And when you see this, it's a kind of slowdown, and I'm not surprised. Also, you look at money flow, yesterday, that's also looking at even when the market was up, but you can see it here, in the chart. For me, it has given us a signal that the market is likely to slow down this morning. But I believe that another opportunity will come in the next week as more macroeconomic data and also outcome of FPC meeting, and also the company earnings will also give a clear direction where the market will be moving from there. And also with this policy we're hearing from the government and all those stuff, that's able to put the market in another shape before we see continuity again. That's why I said this shift, in market trend or change, it also guide us to know exactly what to do. But if you look at also this chart, quickly want to make it go so that you can see before I put any other. You can see that yes, the market has been an uptrend here, but we have seen slowdown here. After this point, you can see the double top here. Also, you can see then this is a sign of weakness, and you can see that the volume is so smaller at this hour. These are the things that we also look at when we are trading. Where is the market heading to? So quickly, let's call one or two indicators to add to this, and then look at the market in different time frame for we now call it a day. But today is the last trading day of the week. Like I've said earlier at the beginning, that it's also already reflecting on the activity that you can see that yes, turn our change our it's so you can see it here. Where is the market? Is the market still above the T line? Which I know yes, still above the T line. With a plus, you can see market above the that the momentum is still strong, but already you can see that MACD has crossed also the downward. You can see that let's keep after plus as okay, MACD is also positive. No, sorry, MACD is also positive as we speak now. But we want to see what the market will look like next week after the close of business today. But if you look at the market in 1 hour chart, it will also give you a clear direction. In 1 hour chart, I can see that the market has been trending down. In 1 hour chart, in the last 3 to 4 hours, I can see it here now. After market close, you can see down here. Which also money flow is also looking down gradually here. You can see it here. You also take to 2 hours and 4 hours chart to tell us exactly also what is happening. 2 hours I can see here that it's also looking down. But quickly, if you look at 4 hours for the index, So what is the same, all the same pattern. It tells you that yes, market is waiting for a trigger after they have seen this level. You can equally see what the state of the market, in terms of 4 hours position. See money flow up and see MACD still going on. But let's quickly look at one or two other stocks. Let's check out what happened one day today. What the momentum has just changed. Let's see how far to go. It's very, very important that we share that to see. You can see it has gone as far as almost 1955 before pulling back. I think there was almost a gap here before coming down, which I tested almost 1754 before trading, and now to speak now at almost 1875 right away. But on the 4 hours, I can see that money flow is still very sharp. MACD is still very sharp on the 4 hour chart for Wando. If you look at 2 hours, 1 hour chart, then look at 1 hour chart for Wando. On 1 hour chart, the stock trying to resist a decline. You can see it here. You can see the sign you are seeing there. This form of hammer and we are seeing, but money flow is already looking like a sign of this profit taking that hit the stock. I see that, but MACD still remain bullish. But even when the grant is already coming down gradually, also. So the thing that we should know in the market before we finally call it a day. But let's quickly look at the veterans also that have been hit with the market profit taking right away. Let's see what is happening there too. It's very important to have an idea of all this. That you now know your opportunities. You can see that in 1 hour chart, you can see that it's kind of trying to resist decline, and because it has passed what we call a really oversold the region to make the stock more attractive, you can see where it is there, what the price the stock is, what is it. It has come as low at that level. Even for now, rebound will be imminent. You have to keep your eyes on this kind of stocks to watch to see where it's going to go from here. Look at 4 hour chart for the stock also. 4 hours are in the same pattern, trying to resist a decline. As you can see it here, trying to resist decline on 4 hour chart also. Like I said earlier, I can see that it's already at oversold region. Also, that tell that already coming to demand zone that put the price up, depending on the number they are posting as far as on their Q2 number. Let's keep our finger crossed in this stock as well. Also, finally look at the store that's leading right now. The Australia. Yeah, I can see that. I see that Australia is also looking up, but I see that it has also slowed down. Now it's at 10 naira, but it's already at 9 naira 95 to go right now again. I see this 4 hour chart. You can see. Let me look at 1 hour chart on the stock. The same pattern you are seeing on the stock. So let's keep our finger crossed on this market. There's no cause for alarm. MACD is still bullish here. The money flow is looking at slightly above 50, and you can see that within the 10 and 995 kobo with the price of this stock. On this note, I will say thank you for your time today. I look forward to see you tomorrow at the Q&A session and on Monday. But I feel that there's no cause for alarm because this is the trend of the market anyway. It's not in Nigeria, but I think that trends are changing, and these trends are changing that create opportunity for designing investors. On this note, I'll say again, thank you and see you. Bye.